Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. All right. We are we are live and we are in the no-fly zone today. And random. Now, let me just make sure everything's good. Uh, this is sometimes a bit challenging to do. I'm experimenting with locations, so I just want to make sure I've got audio coming through. Everything was working pretty good before. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's good. And today, um, I'm chilling out next to my grill. And for dinner tonight, while I do my stream, I'm going to be cooking dinner. Um, I might go back to the bar because I used to here me flip over to the uh, to the bar cam. Hey James, how you doing? James, this is actually a stream I used to do way back when I first started doing my no fly zone stream. After I built this place, I decided to do some streaming in it. Um, so here's the setup right here. I've got I've got the grill in the background you can see, and I just fired it up, so it's getting warm right now. In the fridge, I have carne asada. I have some mixed veggies. Here, I'll show you in a second. I've got a bag of chips. I've got a couple of pans to cook it in. Now I use my Traeger for everything. I make pizzas in there. I smoke stuff, but it's a really nice even heat. There's a couple of things. I actually added a screen above me. Now the screen behind me I put up because of backlighting issues. One of the problems with me doing an outdoor stream is the fact that you you have lighting issues. And the camera I'm using today is the Osmo Pocket 3. This is the Pocket 3 for my live camera. So there it is right there. And it is a really good live camera, as you can see. It's set up for 1080p, but you see how it takes care of the light? And so 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 anyway, so that's one great thing. And then I use the 920. This is the Logitech 920 for for the cooking cam, So I've got this one, I'll be moving around a little bit. Um I'm going to try to move the mic around. For example, when I go that way, I'm going to do some testing with this mic. So I've got my Rode mic, and what I'm going to do is just flip it around when I cook a little when I cook a little bit and see how that works out. So I'm actually going to do a test. That's why I'm starting early. So I'm flipping my mic over, and right now I'm using the Rode over here. It's going to be I know it's going to be a lighter sound. All right, so I'm just going to go over here and check it out. All right, so now I'm doing a sound check right now, guys. A little sound check. Yeah, it's not bad. That's actually not too bad. That's actually going to work out really good. I wish I had two mics, but so in just a minute, I'm thinking I'm going to wait till 4 o'clock. I'm going to start doing some cooking prep right now, but I think I'm going to wait for 4 o'clock to open up the beer of choice today. So this is what I decided to do today. Now, I don't know if you guys are Pilsner drinkers like me. This is all I drink. And this is actually a new version, a Carlsbad. This is a Danish Pilsner. Um, I really like I really like Heineken, and this is just another option. So anyway, we're going to be knocking one of these down. So I'm just going to put that back in here. We've got, we're going to be, we've got some Greek pita. So this is what I'm going to eat. This is what I'm going to eat on top of. I'm going to, oh, and then Steve's going to run around. Steve's going to run around and be crazy, but this is the Greek pita I'm going to use, and this is what I'm going to put my carne asada in. Now I know what I forgot. I forgot the some. I need some sour cream, don't I? I do have some things to put on the carne asada, but sour cream is kind of a nice little, kind of like tones it down. I will be, here and there going back and forth, so I can read the comments. But what I should do is put it on up here. I should stick, I should stick the live stream up here. Then I can watch it a little bit, huh? Watch some of the comments. Let's do that. Let's go home here. I don't know if, let's see here. Let's go over to, it sounds like my neighbor's getting ready to do some off-roading too. So let's see, there we go. Let's go to YouTube and let's see if we can find our stream. Of course, we got to get commercials. Oh, there's carne. There's some carne asada right there. Let's get that off. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. There was our right down there. I found it right there. There's our live stream right there. All right, there it is right there live. All right. So what I need to do is put my comments up there so I can read them on the. I want to view outdoor. I want to view my live chat. Let's see if I can get that up there. Oh boy, I'm not used to watching it. This is kind of funny. Oh my lord. Okay, live chat. Is that on? I don't know. I don't know. It's not on there. I just should put it on. I just put it on camera. I could probably pull it in there. So anyway, um, to cook now. So to cook now, we're going to be using olive oil and sea salt, butter. We're going to put that inside of two of these tins. So I'm going to be smoking using the smoker probably at 350 degrees. And I've done a lot of different things when I've cooked out here, but yeah, it's a great place to cook. So shut that down. Usually I'm behind the bar over here, so let me show you that really quick. Give you a kind of a let's see here. Picture a picture in picture. So there is the bar that I usually go right there. I guess I could use that one right there. We can do the picture in picture for a while. Oh yeah, you're in it right now. Uh, oh, you got to go to the other side. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I got cameras set up on stars. Like that. And we're live up there too. So we got live and right. Can you open this? Yeah, let's just. It's stuck. It's a flash. You should be drinking. Drinking is bad. I'm 24. Oh, that's right. Damn, I don't know. How am I going to open it? I don't know. I got to find me a tool. I am a tool. Let's see. This is a cooking stream today. You want to know what we're doing before I open this up? Yeah. There you go. There is a chili lime hummus right there. Chili lime hummus. Chipotle hummus. That's for my chips and for, we got carne asada right there. We got a whole grocery store in here. We
For
got right there. We
6.9?
got we got Fiat fajita veggies right there. So yeah,
Nice.
and that we're gonna cook inside those little tins right there.
You want one of these?
You can have
Busy?
have one of those.
Busy? Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I don't know. So that flask was kind of busted when I put.
It might be. It might. There's a. It might be.
Ooh, it's
It's
dripping on
leaking.
me.
Yeah, so it's probably broke. Ooh, it's got stuff in it too.
Yeah, we're trying to drink it.
Here. Yep. Okay. All right. I just got. I'm just gonna. It probably got crossed.
Should we ice them? There's smearing off ices in there. Oh, right. Yeah, watermelon. Well, I feel like I'm fine now, but we don't want to. We don't want to test it.
I think it got. I think it got screwed on wrong. So you gotta be careful when you put the. Oh, it could be broke. No, it's got plastic. Let's see.
Yeah,
There we go. No, it works.
I think I just don't use that metal.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
it's not coming out now. Yeah, just I would take this piece off. That's kind of screwing it up. But it just didn't get threaded on straight. Somebody was in a hurry or drunk. Yeah. I would just I would just do this. So anyway, here, it's just there. That
Cool.
was broke anyway.
Cool. Thanks,
There you go.
Dad.
Want some? There you go. Have some. All right. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see you. Have fun. Have a free time. All right. All right. Okay, so yeah, so we're getting ready. We're gonna be. It's almost 4 o'clock. We'll crack open the beer at 4. There we go. It's cool to watch the replay. Right. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this away. I want to keep the hummus cool, and what I'm gonna do is start prepping the carne asada, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, and I'm gonna gotta get my plates out. Let's see. Oh man. So I got chip bowl. There we go. Does that look good? Let's get a blue. Get a dark blue. Let's go dark blue. All right. So there's our chip bowl there. Everything's been out. Everything's been out for quite a while. So um, we'll clean everything up. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll be on in just a second. But these are not for eating, by the way. I heard some bad stuff about that, but I would say you better to eat dirty. Eat with a dirty bowl, then uh, that's a outdoor wash right there. And then I think we're good. Let's see. I need some tongs. Okay, we got tongs. And let's see. Got these napkins. I don't. I've got plenty of these now. I'm gonna be dishing up or pulling things out that are. That's we're good there. Oh yeah, we should open Skull, by the way. Skull, guys. That up. The season is, is put the Skull up. But yeah, so the other thing I wanted to talk about today, or um, discuss is basically the mini drone market right now, and just have a little fun while we're doing it. Um, because there's a lot of discussion going on. Should I do this? Should I do that? And I think the decision is pretty obvious, but it may not be because there's another product out that's competitive with the Mini 4K. So um, the other question might say is, will the is it still okay to buy the Mini 2 SE? And so that's another option that you have is the Mini 2 SE. Wow, look at that! The wind's just blowing really really hard back there. So there's a lot of that stuff. I do have the Beta FPV Aquila, and I don't know if I if it's windy like this, I don't know if I'll be able to fly it. I was going to do a live flight. I've actually been trying to fly it for a while, but every evening the wind kicks up, so it's been really hard to do that. So yeah, I'm going to keep these in here. I like them a little bit chill. So put that back in there, and we'll probably start getting the carne asada and the veggies set up. So, like I said, I'm going to set them up in this pan right here, or in these pans. So I'm going to do them separate. I'm going to do a veggie pan with the lid, and then I'm going to we'll put it this way like that. I'll be able to cook like that. And then we'll do the meat in this one with a lid as well, just like that. So we have both of them going at the same time. So we got some cleaner hands with. Aren't you impressed though with the Pocket 3? I think it's about time that that we get outside. Yeah, all the live streams are so like so condensed and worth. So looks like we're at 325 over there on the trigger. Looks like I need to crank it up just a little bit. Like I'm just gonna do 350, and yeah, let's at least once a week I'm a baker. I make my own bread. Hey, Possum, it's good. It's good to be back, isn't it? It's good to be back on the. It's good to be back on the down low, on the outdoor down low. The other thing I want to do, guys, I want to show you my Temu haul. I got a bunch of Temu stuff in, and I'm going on a trip this summer, so I've got I'm collecting stuff. The other thing is, I want to, if you have questions about the Beta FPV, um, now I know I got my mic turned around. This is the I need to have dual mics. What I need to do, I need to have a dual mic set up, but that worked out pretty good, I thought. You know, well, now I'm clipping, so now I got to watch out. So, so yeah, that worked out really good. You could hear me pretty good. I think the sound in here is really good. Look at the screen behind me. So, I if I can, if we if permitted, we will fly this, but not in the wind. I had another mini like this, a little micro, actually a micro whoop, and I flew it, and I got in the wind, and it was nothing like today. And it ended up on the roof of a house down the street down there. I did get it down though. I did get it off the roof. But yeah, we'll look at that too. I think that would be interesting. So we'll do that. But I am right now. I am like really impressed with with the video quality I'm getting out of the Pocket 3. I had like I said, I had a light dilemma, and this cheap camera, guys. It's all about how cheap cameras are. I think the Brio would actually do good out here too. But yeah, that's a Logitech 920. It's like you have to be in like the perfect lighting. There's just absolutely no. Um, uh, this is great. We got lawnmower sounds. You probably can't even enjoy the lawnmower sounds like this. I've got a nice cool breeze. I've got a ceiling fan going right now. It's freaking awesome. So, and then I've got a live monitor over there. Over there. This is crazy. All right. Um, I should I think I need to put the chat up. I think I'm going to do that. I got time. I got about 15 minutes to put the chat up, and then we'll crack open the first beer of the year and the no fly zone. So let's do that. Let's go make a let's make a let's get the your let's get the chat. Let's see, pop out the chat. We need to get the chat. There we go. I could just pull it over the top um, of the other. Yeah, here you have to actually grab it. So you have to go here. Then you have to do a application. You have to do not a window capture. You have to do a browser right there. And then I'm going to call this chat. I don't have the cool chat that I had before though. So I'm gonna have okay, and then we're gonna put that in there and hit paste. And then we're gonna make it tall, but we're gonna make it skinny. So maybe 400, 400 by 800. Let's see what that looks like. Trovia, let's see right there. Shutdown when not visible. Refresh when scene becomes active. I guess we could do that. Hit okay. And there it is, right there. There's our chat. It's not gonna be, it's just not gonna be fancy. So here, turn that into our live chat. We want it live. It says top chat though. Hang it, it's probably that's the way I saved it. Chat pop out live. Yeah, I have to change. I have to change a word in properties. Um, Here, let's just do this. Let's just copy this one and let's just fix that one in properties. Let's see here. You gotta click on that chat right there. Cancel chat properties. And yeah, that says live. YouTube live chat pop out. It's right there. Hit paste. And hit OK. It still says top chat. I mean, is that did I make a separate one? No, I didn't. It doesn't say top on here. It says live. Chat pop out. 400 local file. Use custom. Let's see. Margin. Yeah, I actually have a program that will, yeah, we'll just leave it that way. We'll just leave it that way. So now we can bring it in and out of the other. I want to put it on the other remote. So let's go and drop that like that. And we'll go over to our head display right there, and we'll paste it over this one over here right underneath. So when we start cooking over there, you can see the entire screen. I guess I could stick it over my freaking bar and grill sign. So let's go ahead and add. Let's add a guys. This is not for the week. So if you've yeah, we're gonna do that, and we'll add an existing chat. Hit OK. There it is. And now we just got to layer it right there. Now that's too far down. There we go. And there it is. Now that's, do you want it over the grill or, see, this is, let's put it over there. We'll put it over to the right there because then you'll be able to see pretty much everything that's going on in that corner because that's where I'm going to be coming and going from mostly. Yeah, because you can actually make this transparent. I can go into properties. I think I can interact with it if I set it up. Hit properties. Let's see, control via OBS. Yeah, you can actually interact with it. Yeah, interact. There we go. And then I can change that to live chat. There we go. And I think let's see. There. That's it. That's what we wanted. And then we can pull it down there. So you guys, there, walking to pick up another O3 air unit. Bye bye. Okay, all right. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So, all right. So I think it's time. It's 3:54. Um, let's do some prep. Let's go ahead and prep the food, and then we'll start chatting a little bit once we get going. Because right now I'm just drinking Gatorade. My neighbor's over there blowing leaves, so this is going to be a super realistic. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get to work. Let's get the let's get the food together. Just moving the mic. So we got mic. Right. Um, so it's time to let's put the carne asada in this one. But what I want to do is I want to add some of this olive oil, butter, so it has something to cook in and it doesn't just stick to the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and open this up right here. There. And since it's been, since it's been warm out here, it's been really good. So add in here like that. Spread that around. I probably could put this in the grill. It's in there because it will soften up quicker in there. And then what I want it to do is melt to help me cook the. That's pretty good. You can tell as a kid I ate a lot of butter. All right, so like that. Here, I'm just going to put this in the grill and then just get it liquefied. That'll just take a minute. I'm going to do the other one for the veggies. Now the veggies are going to create their own liquid, so you don't have to do much with the veggies. Um, and yeah, this is the best way to get them. The only thing about these, when you buy them all cut up like this, is they're lazy, and when they cut them up, they don't cut them up small. You know, so let's go ahead and put that in here, and I'm going to cook the whole freaking thing. Mess it around. Let's go ahead and get some more butter in there because they're going to reduce down to pretty much nothing. That'll be pretty much done with this. But this has olive oil already in it, and a lot of people just use plain old oil. All right, Steve, he reacts big time to everything that goes by, so got to get used to it. All right, but that's really good. Man, that's yummy. So little Land O'Lakes. I'm actually looking forward to some chips. So we'll chat a little bit while this is cooking, and we'll make some chips up, and then we'll eat those. Hmm. What do you think, Steve? Steve loves chips, by the way. He's gonna really bug me in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this going here. I want to get now since I'm using a smoker, I want to cover this. The other one will probably hence the tongs. Those are ready to go. Right. I have no idea how they they prepare their carne asada. So, oh yeah, we're ready to go. So the butter is yeah. So the butter is liquidy. You can see it. You kind of I don't know if you probably can't see it, but it is liquidy. Carne will go in there, and they're going to cook about the same amount of time. And Steve can smell it. Steve is a connoisseur of everything meat. He says, "Yeah, I'm a freaking husky." Now, this carne asada is actually in pretty good sized pieces. So they're pretty big. Look at that. So they're not cut, so I'm gonna have to cut them up. But that's actually really good looking. It's good looking stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to go and grab a cutting board and a knife for later. Looks good. Cover that top up like that. I'm just gonna pinch these sides down. That in there. Put the meat. I grabbed the wrong one too. I've got the pile over. It'll take a while to cook that. This is I've got the whole stack. Well, yeah, not the whole stack. All right, we're still good though. Ready to go. By the way, that was my daughter Amelia. She got her own. She got a cooking channel, and she should be doing this, not me. And wow, I'm actually going to leave this open and let it cook down. Holy crap! Maybe I should cook it in two, huh? What do you think? Two of them, or should I just cook it down? Oh man, that's full. I, I my sense of size. I got three of these. Let's just make two of them. Let's throw more butter here. Separate it out. Boy, Steve. Boy, Steve. Huh? Good boy. It's almost 4:01. We better get this done because it's time. It's time to grab us a brewski. Ooh, that smells really good. That's a carne asada juice in there. Oh yeah. Like, hey, that's raw. Um, very good. So yeah, let's cheat. Some more in there. I'm just gonna go like that because I don't want to open that up too many times while it's cooking. While it's cooking, we'll talk drones, man. Look at some things. I got a couple of different ideas for you, um, especially for the minis. The mini drones are definitely something that we all like. We all want to have for traveling purposes. They're the most convenient for sure. When you're traveling, I've traveled with a Mavic. Last summer, I traveled with a Mavic 3, and it's all about the bag. A lot of people are buying hard kits. Don't buy a hard kit. Okay, don't buy a hard case for your Mavic. You're going to carry it on the plane anyway. You're not going to stick it in your luggage. So, you know what I'm saying? That one. So these are our veggies. Oops, that's two. Did it again. These are our veggies. So we should be ready to go. And this is what I love. Another thing I love about this is these make really good leftovers. So excellent. So we're going to put all three of these in there. It easily can do. Just bumped it up to just bumped it up to 350. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna throw these away. That smells good, doesn't it, Steve? He loves that. He loves that. All right, we'll be right back. All righty. All right. Um, yes, these are ready to go. We got chips. We're gonna be ready with chips in just a minute because we're gonna chill with our beer and eat some chips. I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try both of these hummuses. Like I said, we got a chili lime and we got chipotle. And you know, I can't decide which one I want to eat more, so I'm just gonna try them both. We'll crack them both. Let's, clean these off. Just get so they're not dripping all over the place when they get. I keep a lot of paper towels around in here. That. Do I have sodas? Yeah, I got sodas in there. Absolutely. So Fiesta Lime. That's what we're doing. Doing Fiesta Lime. Yeah, I do like the seasoned lime chips. Some people don't. They want plain ones. In the bowl. Would be a pig. want to ruin our appetite. He's like, I like this. Probably does, but I don't know if that's good for his stomach. Let's clean up our work area. Bring our hummus over. Let's get that over here. Steve it. All right, we're ready with the. So here we go. Let's get a curl bed. Now I've got these are cold, but I got some colder ones in there. I'm gonna grab me a much colder one. I want it. I want it like ice cold. Okay. So be right back. Got some colder ones in the freezer. Right. Turn our mic around there so we're now getting some direct sound here. All right. Okay, guys, we are now ready to roll. Let's go to the main camera. All right. So, um, all I did was make you guys hungry. But let's go ahead and crack our, it's 4 o'clock, so it's time. 4:07, we're a little late. And I've got one of these double-sided mugs that I'm going to put this in. But this is a Pilsner. I am a huge Pilsner lover. I don't drink a lot of them. I just like the hoppiness of Pilsner. So it smells very much the same as a as like Heineken. It's probably exactly the same. I almost am sure I've had Carlsberg before. It's just been a while. So I'm just pouring it right down the middle. You want to knock down the head of this beer. Otherwise it's, like, you'll be burping for the rest of your life. So, all right. Just let this come down a little bit. Let's take that down just a hair. Oh yeah. Yeah, I only need about one or two of these, and I'm good for the day. I'm not a person that takes down a lot of brews. I enjoy them. I don't beat them up. But here we go. That was a nice foamy drink. There we go. Now we got the lid on. That's good and smooth. That's not bad. There's no bite to that. Usually there's a little bit of a bitter, like a bite. This is a pint. I like the pints. So it says we Danes aren't keen on keeping secrets. So in 1883, when we discovered how to purify yeast for better beer, our founders shared the knowledge freely with other brewers, which means every good beer in the world probably has a bit of our know-it-all skull. It says skal, say Skal. So I thought that was kind of cool right there. So, all right. So, well, from where I'm from, we say skull. So, skull. All right. All right. Hey, thank you, Frank. Let's see. Any word when more Avata 2 batteries will be available? That's actually a that's actually a good question. Guys, I am listening to you, by the way. It's just Um, I they have to make more batteries for this thing. But right now they're trying to encourage everybody to to buy the fly more packs, and if you're a person that flies a lot, meaning that you fly, because you can really fly that a lot, that you can fly like three, four, five batteries at a time without any problem. Yeah, it is kind of a nuisance right now. Um, so yeah, I totally understand that. Here, let me put the chat up in here. There we go. But that was from Frank. Hey Frank, let me make sure we moderate you. So I'm trying not to. Here, I'm gonna pull because you know I don't come out that often, so I need to. Plus, it's the lighting is kind of sucky on this computer. All right, I just need to squeeze it down a little bit. Let's see. Hold on here. I got my windows here. There we go. That's what we want right there. We want that right there, and then we want to put this one in the other window. Perfect. Right. So yeah. So thank you, Frank. I, I can imagine that we're going to have batteries in less than, hopefully by, before we get to June, um, into June too far, because a lot of people are traveling, and I I travel with I have the perfect amount of batteries to travel with. I don't when I'm out of town, I don't have much time. So, um, and if I fly two batteries, I feel like I'm being selfish. So, so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I think, I think they had to put out, first of all, they put out the fly more combos, and it's like a drone only kit. It's going to be a while before we see the drone only. But the battery should come out. We're not going to see anything aftermarket. Don't expect that. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So I wouldn't even look. I wouldn't even look for anything like that. But that is a good question. I didn't know. I didn't know that batteries were not something that they would just immediately put out. Let's look. Let's look really quick at. I want to look really quick at the here. Let's go over here. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna throw my display up really just a hair, and we're gonna go to. I want to go to Best Buy for just a second. So I'm gonna take our chat down, take down that camera, and go to Best Buy here. Oh, that worked out good. I like that. Now we got both. There we go. That's perfect. I just got to squeeze me down a little bit here. Let's squeeze. I kind of like the full shot, so let's just go like that. There we go. Because that's working out pretty good. Um, So what I want, one of the things I want to do here is look for some Avata 2. For example, the one thing I did do with the Avata 2 that I have already is I've already bought new props for it. I've got aftermarket props on the way. Um, it'll be interesting to see what the Master Airscrew Company does, because they tend to do stuff that really made no sense. They Nobody put any like unique thought into the props. They Everything was rectangular and they fit into the duct. They didn't do anything like these props. I don't know if they make a pusher prop that's a hurricane style prop. So, but I did buy some. I'm going to show you the ones I bought too. I did buy them on Amazon. So I'm just looking really quick at how they're accessorizing things, and I don't see because yeah. Now the other question that a lot of people had, and really what the scope of my stream was supposed to cover was the 4K. You know, should I go with the 4K and not the SE? Um, that's a good question. It's like a $25 question, and I think that before I would buy the 4K, I would look for a used Mini 2 with batteries. That's one thing. because then you'll get three batteries. The batteries are, if you look in the right places, the batteries exist, but in less expensive than what they're selling, like $59. I've gotten many two batteries as low as $25, but not the batteries that everybody wants, the light batteries. I like the lithium ion batteries, the little black packs. They used to be as low as 25 bucks. You can get them in groups of two at times. So yeah, you can get cheaper batteries. Wow, that is smooth. That is a very smooth beer. It actually is too smooth. Um, I don't know if I want it so smooth. Heineken has got a little bit, a little bit of the bite to it, but that is really smooth. So if you like a smooth pilsner, that is not bad. All right, I gotta test this out. Okay. Here, let me moderate Frank really quick here. So thank you, Frank, for popping out, Nevada guy. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm glad you're close. Okay. Let's make him a standard moderator. Ah, by the way, I think I do have some memberships to give today. So if you want a membership, a free one, I'm gonna gift the five of them out today. So all right. So five, I need to get my transparent um I need to get my transparent uh tran I, yeah, yeah. I have a program that will make our chat transparent. So I've got to do that. I can customize it and make it transparent. So I've got to do that. But yeah, so it's covering up. It's kind of covering up the whole thing. I can crop it down. I guess. And I can do this and click on it. Here, you can go there, and then what you do is you can pull and crop it up like this. What's cool about OBS is you can do all kinds of cool stuff and then get rid of the top chat thing and then drop it down and then get rid of that, pull it in, bring it up, and then you can drag it up to a corner, and then get part of the chat. So like we could do this right there. That's kind of a cool way of doing it. So since it's live, it'll just keep rolling. But that just allows me to show off my pillows. But thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. You just ordered gimbal guards, James? I I'm not guys. I As much as I like the gimbal guard idea, the colors. I guess for this one, I guess for this one, a gimbal guard would be a really good thing to do because of how a crash can really affect this. I mean, it's very flimsy. So, all right, so let's try this chili lime hummus here. It's a taste. I haven't. I'm hungry. I am hungry. I need food. So, that's good. I like hummus. Steve wants chip. Steve, no, 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 no. I will share with Steve. By the way, Steve is a rescue dog. We didn't rescue him from the regular like rescue area. We actually rescued him from a highway. He was just laying there. My son actually found him, and yeah. So Steve was. Yeah, these are. I don't want to give him too many of these, but I'm going to give him. They're a little bit, a little bit tangy, and he doesn't really care. He just will eat them. Dogs don't care. But anyway, yeah, he's kind of a miracle to be around. So yeah, and we lucked out with him. He's a little bit skittish at times. He's afraid of a lot of stuff. Loud noises really scare him. Loud trucks. Um, he likes he likes to howl at the moon. So um, he likes to howl. He likes to spin when he sees airplanes, and he gets pretty crazy when he sees things flying overhead. That includes drones. Hmm, that is really good. My you two cats and two dogs were rescued. Yeah, yeah. Steve was a puppy, and somebody threw him out on the highway. So he was in the ditch in the highway. People are absolutely assholes, and he was just there. And my son and his friend were driving, and they just saw him there. They stopped, threw him in the car. He smelled like pee, and he'd been peeing all over himself. And they took him home, gave him a bath, and he had to actually convince me because he wanted to keep him, and I'm like, you can't keep him. You know, you're a college kid. You can't have a dog, at least a big dog. And I was like, you got to find him a home. And I became the home. So I really tried to kind of push it off because I just wasn't ready. I still had a dog, and she was, um, at the end of her life. And anyway, it kind of interesting how things just kind of worked out. That is really smooth. It's probably too smooth. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely drink all of those over time, but um it's a little bit like on the kind of when you drink like like a thick beer, like you know uh I guess a Guinness or something like that. This is kind of Guinnessy in its texture. It's very smooth. So all right. So thank you, Frank, for popping in. I think we got Frank moderated. William popped in too. So William, are you still there? Let's find out if William's still here. Uh, Give us a thumbs up, William, if you're still in the house. If William's still there, we'll moderate him too. We like to take care of the one timers. So I'm just moving the chat thing around there. Very good. I got to try the chili lime now. I don't think he's not begging for more, so I don't think his dinner is in about 30 minutes. So at 5, we're going to have to go feed Steve. Let's see. Yeah, is it Possum? Yeah, Possum's going to get another air unit. So he must have a friend that has a drone that he's getting his air unit from. That's one of the best ways to get a new air unit. Wow. Yeah, the Cocker Spaniels are. He was definitely not taken care of. Steve, he's been pretty good. We've been really good at keeping him up on stuff. And all right. Steve is now in his 6th or 7th year, I think. He's still pretty young, right, Steve? He's still young, huh? Don't tell me you want any more of those chips. They seem a little bit too spicy. Yeah, I would say can't get the lid back on this freaking chili lime hummus container. Thing doesn't want to shut. There we go. It's a sign of age where you can't shut your hummus container. Pretty good though. All right, so this is the chipotle. This one will probably kick ass. This is going to be pretty good. The other one was good. I like it. Actually, I think I'm going to take the chili lime. I'm either going to put the chipotle on top of my carne asada, or I'm going to put the hummus on there. And I'm not going to make a pig of myself when we have our carne asada. So 16, yeah, 16 seems to be that time. My last pup, she was a res dog. If you know a reservation dog, Steve's a reservation dog too. So he was found in Arizona. So I think Frank, aren't you from Arizona? Or you're from Nevada, so you're kind of familiar with with the way dogs are they're kind of left on their own on the res. But he's a res dog, and my other dog was a res dog too. So there's plenty of dogs, guys, if you need one. And so you don't have to go looking very far. Hmm. That's got kind of a smoky taste. Hmm. That's really good. You know how Chipotle has got that kind of a sweet taste? This has got kind of a smoky taste. Hmm. That's really good. Hmm. I guess it's the combination of the two. Hmm. Yeah, and I really like it when it's with hummus for some reason. Hmm. So we're gonna have to go check we're gonna have to go check the other things. How long have I put them on when? About 3:45. So they've only been on for like a half hour, so that's not very long. I'm probably gonna have to flip the meat, get it moving around a little bit, even though it's inside of a tin. The thing that's nice about a smoker, let's see, you can watch the smoker here. The thing that's nice about a smoker is it's not direct heat, and and you can see it smoking over there. See that? That smoker right there is maybe going on oh 6 years old, maybe six. Had it quite a while, and it just keeps working good. I did have a little bit of it did lock up on me a little bit. Um, and you got to be very careful with smokers because they can start fires. Um, if you don't shut them down right, they the flame will work its way through the the feeder tube. And I've had it was basically burning all the way into the main back into the main chamber. It was going to burn its way all the way back up, and it probably would have been okay because I have it in a good quiet spot over there in that corner. But yeah, very good. So that is, yeah. So Chipotle. I don't know if I like those chips as much as we have a no name brand at our grocery store. I think I like the no name brand better. They're not as spicy. The Fiesta line, it's Don Julio's is the brand. Um, but and Don Julio's tends to be really spicy, but not that bad. That's what we're doing. We're having Tex-Mex today. So, all right. So I'm going to keep these. Man, I'm going to need something to knock down that heat. Holy crap. I'm actually going to be excited for some regular food. There we go. Come on, push down. I'm trying to close this container. But I did. It finally closed. All right. Yeah, I'm going to make sure if is it the chip or is it the hummus? Mm, maybe it, um, maybe it's the hummus. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna go check the grill and see what's up. Get a report from the grill. So we're about 30 minutes in to our grilling cycle. All right. Let's flip the mic and go reload our chips. and talk a little bit more about drones when we get back here. Throw some away. All right. There's our chip bowl. Just in here, I actually need a clean plate. I'm gonna have to go into my plates. All right, we've got to have matching plates right there. This one looks pretty clean. I'm not gonna uh, mess it up. Let's go check our fire. Here, I gotta have a place to set it. Of course, I don't have a pan out here. Actually, I should go grab me a. There actually is trash in there, but I've been storing things in there this year. Mm, You can use these. I do keep gloves around just in case I have to grab some hot food. Let's do that. Let's use this glove. And then now these countertops here are concrete. And actually, when I made this, watch the video. Check it out. When I built this whole thing, I actually videoed the whole thing. But these are poured concrete, and they're amazing. They're not hard to do. And yeah, I suggest if you are a person that wants to delve into construction, here, let me get. Oh, you have a master built green egg. I'm checking out I'm seeing the things coming through. The green eggs are good. My neighbor actually had a green egg and she wanted to give it to me. I just already had this thing. I didn't want to do more than I didn't want to have a bunch of stuff that I wasn't going to use. So, like I said, the glove, Michael Jackson glove. Ooh, that smells good. That smells really good. I just want to see where our cooking is at so far. I'm definitely knowing we're going to have to keep it going, but it smells really good. It smells like carne asada, all right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dang, that's probably done, I would say. You could look at that right there. I would say that'd be done. Why overcook it? Yeah, that's done, I would say, So yeah, that looks really good. I want to taste it actually. That's I would say that's oh look at that and that juice there. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells so just wonderful. I'm definitely not going to cut it. I'm just going to put it in the pita bread. But I think oh look at that bagel piece. Look at that. That is pretty. That is a pretty piece of meat. I guess to cut. I'll go get a knife. We'll cut it up. I can imagine our veggies are done too. So what are we? 4:30? That cooked fast. I should have slow cooked that. So I'm gonna actually put this back and take it. The veggies are done. We know the veggies are done. So I'm going to put this back in the fire because there's no sense it being out here. It ain't gonna. I'll just put it in a spot. Back of the grill there. Got it. Look. We got to at least look at it. We got to look at the veggies here and see what they're looking like. Yeah, I use these types of gloves for everything. I buy them and then I throw them away. I dispose of them. Um, they're perfect for cooking too. If you do a lot of barbecuing, gloves are great to have um, because they give you a little bit of insulation and for heat, and then of course they give you a little bit of. Oh yeah, I would say that's I would say that's ready to go. I think we're ready to eat. I think that's ready to go right there. It's looking really good. Yeah, put that with that carne asada, and then maybe a little bit of sour cream. I think we're gonna keep these off. We don't wanna cook these any more than we already got these. Just gonna secure this down a little bit, and I'm gonna get the other one in too. And the meat we're just keeping, and I'm gonna turn the heat down. So we're putting it in a holding pattern. So that is now in a here. Let's just put that back. And we've got the trigger now going to drop down to 180 degrees in a holding pattern. That. And what I'm going to go do is grab a cutting board with a knife and then a little bit of sour cream, and that will take care of things here. Then we'll get back and we'll do a little bit of drone talk while we're having lunch here for dinner. Lunch, dinner. Be right back. Hey, you want to see my new hold screen? We put it up for you. Right. So one of the things I have for my my setup here. Okay, I know my mic is it's picking me up okay, just from the bad side. Um, right there. There's my I am back. Okay, so what I got was I didn't have any sour cream, so I did get the cutting board. So we got our cutting board, and we've got our meat knife. Okay, so this is of course an official carving knife. You don't want a wussy knife. Got that, and I didn't have sour cream, but what I did have, which actually works well too, is some vanilla yogurt. This is unflavored yogurt. This will do the same thing. Because what we want to do is take a little bit of that spiciness in the carne asada meat. We want to add a little bit of kind of like like a creaminess to it. So this will work. We'll just put a little bit in there. It will work. It's a unflavored, so not bad. It's almost like sour cream. If I threw some chives in here, maybe a little garlic, you wouldn't be able to taste the difference. All right, I have it on my face. So let's go. Let's well, we flip the camera here, and we will put together. I'm going to go ahead and take out the meat and get everything going. All right, we got the mic the wrong direction. Let's get the mic the correct direction. All right. So now we should be able to hear okay. Right. Yeah, we do have to flip the mic. It's directional. What we need is kind of a omnidirectional. You can get both sides. Okay, let's go ahead and get the let's go get the meat and the veggies out. It's in holding pattern. Just gonna set this down. Like I said, this is gonna keep the smoke and all the crap and the oils from the top of the grill from messing up my countertop. So got that going right there. I think that's enough space. I mean, a little more space. Right there. So we're gonna put it out there, and then we'll cut up chip chips over here. Let's go grab our. Now we're not gonna eat all this. There's no way. Um, this will probably be saved. So there, maybe put the meat in the middle. Yeah, my daughter, she's on the way. They're going to a wedding, so that's why they're all dressed up. Her and her friend. Uh, Remember, I told you about a Traeger that one thing about a Traeger is you have to cycle it down, and that what that does is it burns out the remaining fuel that's in the auger, and it keeps that fuel from burning back up into the main hopper. So they don't really tell you that when when they sell you those things, and you learn the hard way. So all right, so we got this ready to go. Let's get the meat. The meat should be in the middle here. Go ahead and cut this up. Get a little flavor. We'll cut it, and then I'm going to put it back in there. I guess we could just stack these on top of it. Let's bring this over. We're going to put a plate together. Second. So what do we got here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right. So what I want to do is cut that meat up a little bit. Maybe give Steve a little bit, huh? A little taste of that. But very juicy. Oh man, looks good. Nice strips. Get back in the juice.
try some out? Guys, I want to taste it right now. Come on here, get that stuff cut up. Quit messing around. Let's see what it's like. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Mm, that's so yummy. I love spicy meat. Mm, that is so good. Oh man, guys, who wants to talk about drones, man? When you can watch me eat carne asada. It is, guys. Friday, guys. It is Friday. We aren't messing around. You guys are probably one of you guys is probably at dinner. You know. Ah, look at that, just falling right apart. That's Steve. I know. Share. A little spicy though. Dogs, guys. This dog survived. Um, who knows how long on the highway? So a little spicy meat is not going to change its life, right, Steve? Nope. But there we go. That back in that juice. Oh, and I'll show you what it looks like. And we'll dish it up into that pocket bread. Put a little bit of those veggies on there. I'd mix it together, maybe. You thought this was going to be a stream with drones, and now it's turning into a mukbang. Don't ask me how I know what that is. When I first heard the word, I was kind of kind of inquisitive as to what that actually was meaning. Here we go. That meat in there. You can tell Steve is thinking it's good too. All right, so we got that juice. So this is what I'm this is what I'm looking at, guys. That's what I'm looking at right there in juice. That is really good looking stuff. Very, very chili, spicy. Has a lot of the chili, garlicky, um, just carne asada-y. Yes, excellent. So that's ready to go. Um, maybe I should, I don't know, should I do a little mixed? I'll just take a little out of here. Just go like that. Keep that in case a fly wants to come in and take a take liberties with it. You know, no, we don't want flies in there. We don't. This veggie should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and make up a. Should we put the pita bread inside of the smoker? A little bit late, huh, for that party? I could probably use the smoker as it's going down. Nah. This is all right. So what I want to do is we want to cut the bread. Um, so this should be a nice. It's not pocket bread. So we're gonna fold it, use the whole piece, right? Right there. Steve, you wanna have a pita bread with me? Here. Steve can have one of these with me. That's the top one. Share that. Cut this one up into some little pieces. Steve, Steve can have probably dip the pita bread into that chipotle lime too. So let's go ahead and make one. So what I'm gonna do with this vanilla yogurt is I'm gonna put it on the pita. Okay, I'm gonna coat it just like this. Just like it's butter. And we're gonna have one of these bad boys. Ho, ho, ho. So that's what we did with that, and then we'll put the meat, and then put the carne asada on there. Don't you just want to eat one of those? I mean, I can eat these without them having anything on them. Mm. Oh, red. I love red pepper. Red pepper is very good. Okay, so a little bit of got some onion. Now we're gonna get some of this carne asada meat in there. Like that. So good. Somebody, guys, somebody. Uh, that's too much. That's too much. Put too much on. Cover back up on there. So that's what we're looking at, guys, right there. That is, that's what it's all about right there. This over here. We don't need any more chips. Enough of that. This here, like we're good. I'm only eating one of these, guys. There's no way. There's no way any human being can eat more than one of those. And I'm going to need at least 10 napkins. I'm going to take this whole pile of napkins with me. And we're going to come over. Now we got to turn our mic around. All righty. Turn our mic around and then let's do a little taste here, a little taste test. I guess I'm missing something really important. Steve says if you leave your Steve said if you leave your carne asada here, I'm going to eat it. So, hey, welcome to the random members. Thank you. But oh, Steve's friends here, visiting with him. Oh yeah. Hey, hi. Good. That was my neighbor. My neighbor's over there saying hi to my dog. I got the most friendly dog in America. Look at that. That's so good. Oh my gosh, Steve, I'm gonna share. This is so good. Oh my lord. I haven't tasted it yet. I don't need to. Hmm. Oh my god, that is so yummy. I just made that up just a minute, just like 2 hours ago. I said, I'm gonna make a carne asada. Steve, hey, don't, hey, get out of the camera. Steve is getting in the wires. I told you I'd share. I said, this is amazing. This is so good. My wife was like, I don't want any of that. It. Mm. My dog is ready to attack me. She knows. Oh, it's so messy, but it's so good. Mm. And this pita bread is what makes it. Oh, all right. I gotta keep eating. All right. The yogurt actually is better than sour cream. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's like perfect. It was like a perfect mistake. I apologize for being so hungry because this is so good. Mm. Yeah, guys, I go out to eat all the time. I went out to eat 3 out of 4 days this week, and this is the best meal I've eaten all week. By far the best one. Steve, don't. Yeah, you're not licking my plate. I will share. Steve. Steve just I just fed him. Just a minute ago, I filled his bowl full of dog food, and it doesn't matter. Mm. The sweet peppers and the sweet onions.
Hmm. Oh, then there's green peppers too. So they're green and red pepper, and then sweet onion. Hmm. It's like the trifecta of carne. But I we have a in Alfredo's down the road there, and Steve's licking my plate. Um, Alberto's or you know what I'm talking about. And these guys, they need to hire me. Alvero's or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna finish this at your expense. Hmm. Hmm. I, I told you what the ingredients were. This is no, I'm not, I'm not hiding anything here. Steve goes, I need some of that. I'll share. I'll probably let him have the last little bite. Let him lick the plate, and I'll be done. I'm not gonna eat anymore. Hmm. All right, Kai. Kai's in here. Kai, I just made the most amazing pita bread sandwich, and no, I've only had half a beer. Hey, Drone Delirium's in the house. How you guys doing? Now, Steve wants to. I'm gonna let him lick the plate here in a minute, and I'm done. But hmm, this is all the food I'm gonna have today. Oh, that is so good. All right, Steve. I'm gonna give the rest to Steve. There's meat in here. There's just a little bit of the yogurt. Let me take the onions out of here. You're not supposed to give dogs onions, I guess. I don't know. It's just gonna not taste as good. Somebody told me you're not supposed to give them to them. Hmm. Sweet onions? Dogs can have those. All right. I'm gonna give this to Steve. Ugh. All right. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my beer. All right. So I would say mission successful. That was really good. Anyway, you've heard enough of that. So let's go really quick and look at a couple of things. One of the things I wanted to look at was when the Mini 4K was first released. It was released and you couldn't get it on at Best Buy. Best Buy had like a 2 week wait. You had to wait for 2 weeks. Let me just I what I want to do is I want to do a just a little a little look see here. Steve, that's enough. You've had plenty. So I'm gonna go turn off my camera. Let's go right there. Um, so Steve, you no, you're being a pig now. Steve is very greedy. So Steve, no, no, no. He listens, but oh, Danish beer. So I'm just gonna look to see if they've got um the Mini 4K and just see what that does here. It's a little bit. What I want to do is put it inside of a cart and see what it says. It says shipped by May 16th. Um, yeah, that's still quite a ways off. So to go to Best Buy has usually been really good to me for like buying things. That's where I got my Avata. It seemed to be quite quick. But for this mini, they don't have it on in stock or ready to ship. So um, it's not like it's even in the West Coast. If it was West Coast, it would be here because West Coast is 2 day shipping. The Fly More combo, let's see. We don't even have a shipping date for the Fly More combo. But 449, no. Um, for this drone, go look for a used drone. Do not buy this at almost $450. It's too much. You can part this out. It does use the N1 controller. So you could buy the N1 controller for $40, maybe wait for the drone to come out as a drone only, and then pick up batteries as they become on sale. There's a lot of ways you can do this. You can even buy the case. You can buy the case for like $25, you know. So you can really be, buy this in a much lower cost than what basically this is set up. No, he's not. He's drunk and he's got the munchies. No, guys, that's not even the case. One beer, and I still have some in the glass. So I'm drinking Carlsbad Pilsner, Carlsberg. So yeah, so 229, May 16th. I guess it'd be worth the wait. Uh, so question is 4K versus 2.7K. I'm going to show you something now that is going to maybe change your mind about all of this. All right. And this was actually posted just recently. This is maybe something you should think about before jumping on a Mini 2 or a Mini 2 clone. Right now, um, right now, Costco has a Mini. If you're a member, in a really good deal right now. Um, it comes with the drone controller, 3 ND filters, and of course, it comes in a 128 gigabit card. And I believe it is 420 something. Let me just see here. It's not giving me a price. I have to log in maybe. See if I can log in here. Come on here. Oh, I don't have. That's not my. That's not my regular thing there. 399. So Mini 3 for 399. Better than 4K, better than 2.7K, 1 over 1.3. And you guys know what the video looks like from 1 over 1.3. So my suggestion is that that's probably the way you should go. Yeah, find find a friend that's a member of Costco for 399. It's a better drone. It has the AccuSync 3, and the flight time is better. It's sub 250. It's got everything. So right now, you have a lot of choices. For an extra $100, you can have the better drone. Now, it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, but does that matter? Um, it comes with a 64-bit card. Sorry, but it does come with the ND filters. It depends on. It says it depends on which ND filters. I don't like this. I don't put the really heavy duty ones, the 64. Um, I'm more of an 8 and a 16 person at the most, because there's just too much I lose in light from moving that extra step, those extra stops down. So yeah, I just think that this is a better deal. So if you're looking for a mini alternative, but get away from the Mini 2, get away from the Mini 2 SE, get away from all of those old body styles and get the new kind, the new style. This one you could put the master air screw props on. You get what, almost 40 minutes of flight time, 30, probably 32 to be realistic, but that's a lot of flight time. And then you get the 1/1.3. So I would rather wait a month and get the better drone. What, the Mini 3 or the Mini 2? James, I don't you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I I would get the Mini 3 or save your money and get a Mini 4, but the Mini 3 right now is if you can find a really good deal on a Mini 4 Pro, or excuse me, Mini 3 Pro, um still then you get 360 obstacle avoidance. Everybody's looking at, stepping back to the Mini 2. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good deal. You know that when the Mini 4 came out, that the older models were pretty much getting phased out. So apologize there, I'm burping. Steve, what are you doing? Huh? What? Do you want bread? Who wants bread? Who wants pita? Have pita. But yeah, for $3.99, $100 more, you get a better camera. Okay, difference between um well, there it went. It went. No, Steve, get out of here. Go. Go on. Go under there. Go around. He's gonna try to get that bread from underneath the. He's underneath the freaking table right now. You see it moving. He's reaching now with his tongue. Did you get it? He's putting his foot down. All right, Steve. Here, Steve. Go. No, over there. Over there. He can't get it. He's like reaching. No, Steve. That's it. I'm done. He's gonna bug me now. Now that I've fed him, it's all over. Has SDK, the SDK and great value. Yeah, the Mini 3 Pro and the Mini 3 are just right now. Yeah, they're just better. Like I said, it's the Steve, the AccuSync on those. Even though if you get the end, the controller, the RC, the first RC, it has. I did give the original RC a lot of crap, but it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. It it really had a really good range to it. Was it 13 to 14,000 feet? If really, none of us need to really go any further. Even guys, when I did all of my Avata flight the other day, and I put up my golden hour flight, that was what 4,000 feet, 3 to 4,000. That's that's like the sweet spot. That's a good reach. It's a good safe reach. And it's a good, you got good command of your airspace. And, but when you get out, 10,000, 15,000, it's just, Steve is back under the table again. He is not giving up. Steve, you need to give up. He says, I'm never give. If I would have given up, Steve says, if I would have given up, like 6 years ago, then, we wouldn't be talking about him today. Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, I I I I got one more drone that I want us to look at really quick. This one's what I call the ace in the hole. This one could be really good. Okay, it could be really good. It's not going to be good as the Mini 3, but it costs the same as the Mini 2. So let's look at it. And where we're going, guys, I think we already went there. We went there last week. Okay. And this one is the, whoops, there we go. There it is. There it is. Now you can buy this from their website. This is the FIMI 3. Now, I've never flown this thing. That's why I'm calling it. I don't know. I'm not gonna subscribe to you. Suck. You suck. This is a pre-sale and it comes with 2 batteries, but this is the FIMI Mini 3. And this is why I think it is possibly pretty good. Now, if I if I'm very interested that I'd like to touch it and I'd like to fly it, but I am so apprehensive to fly anything that's not DJI. I really am. I'm a DJI boy. I am a I can't help it. And why is because they've never screwed me over. At least I don't feel like I've been screwed over. I would say I would say different. That is really smooth. That is really smooth Pilsner. That could be dangerous. Um, so, but this is the one I'm telling you. Um, and it's not a it has a better sensor than the DJI. This is why I'm apprehensive. Even though it's a half-inch sensor drone, okay? Even though even though this FIMI is a half-inch sensor drone, it it it's not been tested by anybody. I've had FIMI cameras before. I've had the FIMI Pocket, um, and I've had the FIMI Pocket 2. And both of them were good, but they had problems. There was a there was a dysfunction between the video and the audio where it would get out of sync. That's really screwed up. But the video quality was kind of good. It was it was kind of like um, it was like a GoPro. The blues were really blue, that kind of thing. This has the FIMI camera in it, and it's a half-inch camera, which I believe the Pocket camera or the Pocket cameras were. I don't believe they were the 1/2.3, which is a very old sensor. Um, so if you bought the Mini 2 or the Mini 4K, you'd be flying with the 1/2.3, and this one has a half inch. So so if we look at it closer, 9 kilometers, USB-C charging. I don't think the other ones were USB-C. Let's see if we have, it gives us any of the camera specs. Actually, the weather might be good enough to test the BETAFPV, but you know who is sitting here. And because you know who is sitting here, I might not be able to do that. Steve doesn't do very well. Now, I would surprise him if he was like in the other room or something or in the house. I would fly in a second. Oh, see, now maybe that dog will distract him and I can lock him out. It says for recreational use only, illegal modification of drones planes is prohibited. Please pay close attention to the relevant laws. I do not know if they are 250 grams. They are sub 250. It says it does record 4K 60, which, is good or bad. It says night mode, so it has something with this like a Starvis sensor in it with a half inch sensor. Now they have said it was half inch, so I don't want to look at any of those other things. Those other things are garbage. But yeah, let's look at the website. We kind of did that last time, but some of you guys were not here then. So let's go look at the FIMI official store. There we go. So it's going to have updated software. It's going to have updated control link. It does have the FIMI controller, which a lot of people like. I like that where you get your phone in there. Steve, stop begging. Steve, what? He's such a good boy. What? I got chips, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to give in. He says I like food too much. Okay, go sit down. Sit down. He's resting his face on my hand. So here's our Steve. Stop it. He's digging his nose now in my hand. Um, these are all of the comparisons, but they can I blow this up? Oh yeah, I can. That's what I want to do. Okay, where's the chart? I want to blow up the chart. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Mini 3, fourth generation, shutter speed. Let's see, 1/2 inch CMOS. Yes, the previous version, for example, the X8 SE, the X8, the 2022 V2 is a 1/2 inch sensor. The X8 Mini V2 was a 1/2.5, not a 1/2.3. So there have been steps forward, but a lot of people I've never heard anybody go, "Hey, this is like the greatest thing ever, you should buy this." That's what makes me apprehensive. But there has been a lot of improvements. I'm just looking at um, some of the specs. 18 meters per second, so a little bit faster. So it has the same qualities um, of the X8 SE V2. I believe the X8 Pro now has the 1/1.3. Let me just put the 1/1.3 in your freaking mini drone, and people will buy it just because of that reason. But yeah, anyway, this one has had me intrigued. Price is really low, and that makes me nervous because DJI would never they wouldn't lowball a good product that they know they're going to get um sales on. But anyway, 299, it is a pre-sale, but it comes with two batteries. And the Mini 2 or the Mini 4K does not come with two batteries. You'd have to find that second battery, and that second battery is another, 50, $60 if you add tech. All right. Anyway, it is 5:20, and I am down to a couple of chips. So I am contemplating what my summer is going to be and what I'm going to take with me this summer. And for sure, the Avata has got my vote. This is why I want to take the Avata on my trip. I'm spending 3 weeks in another location, which is awesome because you'll get all kinds of different flight footage, right? But I'm actually going to take an action drone instead of a camera drone for the first time. Normally, I take my camera drones because it's a farm area, it's rural. But the Avata has proven that it can do camera drone like stuff. So I could get some shots just being creative and then using gyro flow like I got with my other drones. So now I'm not going to get that punchy shot, you know, but I think I'm taking the Avata too. Unless DJI comes out with something spectacular, there's really no reason for me to go. I can't see me taking a mini 4K with me to a really cool location where I can only do mini 4K things, but if I take the Avata, I can do Avata things. So I think that's kind of my decision this year. Is last year I took the Mavic 3 Pro with me, and I don't regret that 1 minute. I got great video with the Mavic 3 Pro. So, but I want to get some action shots. So, all right. I think it's time. I think it is time that we close up the stream. So we're going to do that. But I really want to appreciate you guys hanging with me because this was a very busy stream. A lot of stuff going on. Got cooking. We had the greatest carne asada pita I have ever had. And actually really good beer. So this was a winner. It was probably one of the best streams I've ever done when it's come to cooking, next to my bratwurst stream. Guys, you can't go wrong with a bratwurst stream. So, all right. 2 cameras, and we got the Pocket 3 as a webcam today, which was another winner. So DJI has my vote on everything. Um, Go find yourself a Mini 3. That's, I think, what we kind of come to the conclusion. I think that you guys have concluded that we have the ability to, let's do this. Let's do this. I am going to, I think I can give some memberships here. Let me see. Membership gifting. Yep, I can. So if you are still with me right now and you're in the background, I am going to gift 5 memberships right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we have any winners. Watch Kai get one. What's happening here? Yeah, we got a few out there. That's cool. So let's look and let's check it out. Let's check it out. What do we got here? Good times, good times. Hiding in the freaking background. Got yourself a membership. EBRFPV, there you go. Drone Delirium, you deserve it. You've been with me for a long time. East Coast, you're in the freaking house. Lambo, yes, you were gifted. And I'm going to see you, Lambo, in about, let's see, 3 weeks maybe? Yeah. So, and I'm going to have my Avata with me, and you're going to hate it. But there we go. All right. Good times. Gifted membership by Random Tech. Good job. Ah, there it is. There was my, and thank you for being a member. We love you for that. All right. So like I said, let's go shut that chat off right there. And we're going to part ways. I'm going to turn this thing down. But yeah, get a friend at Costco. Find a friend that's at Costco, and they are going to help you buy probably the best drone available, which is the 399 Mini 3 with the 1/1.3, no sensors except downward facing, and you're going to be just fine. I would fly that up the Red Mountain any minute, no problem. I threw the Mini 3 Pro up there. I flew the Mini 2 up there. I flew the Mini 2 SE up there. I flew the original Mini up there. I flew them all up the Red Mountain, and you're going to be fine. I have never flown a FIMI up there. That's kind of scary to think about. All right. For Dad Random, have a great weekend. I am getting ready to shut down. Have a really great weekend. Thank you guys for joining me. Uh, uh, great memberships out there. What does it do? Allows you to have a little bit of fun. Allows you to throw some of our little cute stickers around. I need to update my stickers. I keep saying that. It takes time to do that, guys. You gotta have time. So, all right. Have a good one. I've got to clean up. It's going to take me forever to clean this mess. Guys, there's so much stuff. There is so much stuff around. Look at that. There's just junk everywhere. I got to shut the grill. I've got to clean up the freaking buffet. Um, yeah, it's a mess. So, All right. And yes, I, I got the greatest webcam ever. Oh, the Pocket 3, man. It is the freaking go-to for everything, guys. I got Pocket 2 I love. And this thing I love just as much, if not way more. So wonderful. All right, I'm out of here. Bye. Later, Dead Random. Be smart, be safe. Don't be like Mike, because you know Mike was bad. At least that's what the FAA is saying.